What's up, all? I'm VerdiusRuderalis, and I'm about to teach you how to gun lance. Well, I'm not about to teach you how to gun lance. This is more of a advanced guide on how to gun lance. So, if you got your prior knowledge down to the class, you know you got your combos down, like your up thrust into your overhead smash, to your wide sweep, into the worm stake cannon. You can do this in the training room all day without fail. But you go out and try to apply these moves into the field, and you feel yourself basically getting wrecked. Like, you feel like your guard isn't coming up quick enough in the middle of these animations. Well, this video is for you. Basically, 100 rank 199. I've mained this class, from the start. I play all the classes now, but there is no other class I feel more comfortable than playing the Gunlance. So let's get started. People that play this class, we all we can all attest to one thing, that this class is a little broken just because of the sluggishness, the pure sluggishness of this weapon. And for this example, I'll single out overhead smash. Look how long this animation is. It's about a 2-3 second window of you not doing anything, giving the monster plenty of time to swipe your face off. Let's count it out. 1, 2, 3, and now he wants to put his guard up, and I'm holding the R2 the whole time I'm doing the overhead smash, and now he wants to put his guard up. We all know it doesn't take 3 seconds for a monster to decide that he wants to swipe your face off. Yeah. So I'm about to show you how to basically manage the sluggishness of this weapon, and that's with the backstep. The backstep is definitely the bread and butter to this class, and once you master the backstep, then you can find yourself playing this class a little bit more recklessly. You'll play a lot better. You'll have more survivability while playing it, and you'll feel like a champ. So basically, this overhead. Let's give a demonstration on this barrel right here. So a lot of times what'll happen is you'll be fighting a monster and you think you've got a window to attack, so you go ahead and attack. You start your combo up. Oh, the monster's about to attack me, I need to put my shield up, and that happens to you. Like, the whole time, I need to block this, and boom. Well, basically a way to negate this, or to manage it, is the backstep, like I said. So right in the middle of that, I want to be backstepping. Right after that, once I notice contact is about to hit me, I'm gonna backstep, and you won't be getting hit with that as much. And doing that out of the backstep, you'll be able to push your shield up a lot quicker. As you can see, if I do the overhead smash, I'm out of there, and my shield's up. So you've done a couple things doing that just now. You've dodged the initial amount of contact that you was about to catch right here. You put yourself in better position by backstepping, and now you've pushed your shield up, so you can either prepare for another attack that the monster is about to do, like for example a rush attack, or a double attack, or you're in position to rush back in there and attack again. It just depends on the situation. Maybe this isn't the best gear to show you in, actually. So I'm gonna put this set on, and I'll show you why. I'll tell you why these two pieces of gear is basically, I wouldn't say a must, but I really don't feel comfortable building any Gunlance. Well, most of my classes had these on there, but I really don't feel comfortable without them on there. And that's the Kushala Cruise Beta. Basically, these give you a Vedic Extender level 2, and makes you step even further. So, yeah, it just gives you a better window, well, a better distance, I should say, as it says on there. But it gives you it lets you step or jump for further, like a further distance than just the regular, without it. And then the Kushala Grips Beta basically give you a Vade window level 2. Would basically give you a small window of invulnerability. I mean, it's really not great. I mean, you can. A lot of people say this skill is useless. I've been able to know I've noticed the difference. I can roll through some attacks. I can jump through some attacks if I'm, quick enough with it. But yeah, these two using this technique. If you couple the technique with these two pieces of gear, I mean, it'll just up your survivability even that much more, and you'll be able to tell just how far I can backstep this thing now. Like, I'm out of there. Like, you can't even touch me now. And this works for monsters like Val Hazak. I know he does a little screech attack, and then he basically darts off in a direction and basically destroying anything in his path. If you're in his hitbox, like, he's ripping your face off. And a lot of times what'll happen is, like, he'll be over, you'll be fighting him, and then he might want to mess with one of your range, one of the somebody in your group that's arranged. He might go off to them, and then you might chase him down just off an instinct, and then you get in there to do an attack, and then he screeches, oh, I need to get out the way, so you can just sidestep that, and now he's all the way down there. I didn't mention before that if you when you backstep, you can turn into a sidestep basically by moving the analog to the left or to the right, whatever way you want to go. So if I want to go to the left, or if I want to go to the right, or if I want to go back, like, it just depends on, it's totally up to you. It's situational. But yeah, that's basically the times you want to just practice that backstep. And the backstep you can be I can't even, I'm stuttering right now, but the backstep you can use in mainly most of your combos. Most of the moves of your combos you can pause it with a backstep. So your lunging rush, up thrust, you can backstep out of that. Your rising slash, you can backstep out of that. Your overhead smash, you can backstep out of that. And the wide sweep, you can backstep right out of that. The only two moves that you can't really backstep out of, and once you do it, it's kind of like you gotta commit on it, and that's the burst fire, which is you basically unleashing the clip on them. It gives you a little animation. I don't know if you saw that, but you really can't really backstep out of that once you do it. So once you do it, you pretty much, like, you gotta commit to it. That's one. And then the other one is everyone's favorite, the Worm State Cannon. Once you do the Worm State Cannon, it's another one that once you do it, you gotta commit to it. And basically, when you're doing a combo and you're really not sure if you have another window before you even get to the Worm State Cannon, you can perform a quick reload. And basically this would do just resetting your combo to start again. So you can basically start up for the overhead smash with triangle circle, or you'll do a rising slash into an overhead smash if you just press triangle after the quick reload. But this is all, like, basically good time, basically giving you good time windows into not being so sluggish. When you perform a move, you can just backstep out of it. That's just the main thing I wanted to basically address in this guide, was the backstep, and like how essential and how much of bread and butter it is to this class, and survivability. Because I mean, the name of the game is to deal damage and to survive. Like, that's it. And to kill the monster in the time limit, and that's all. One more thing that I wanted to point out, I guess, before I go, is this weapon I'm using. And I know a lot of the pro gun lancers, they probably look at this weapon and probably judge me off of it right away. Like, oh, he's a noob, he's not using the Royal Burst, which I know, a lot of people have been brainwashed. Like, that's the only gun lance you want to be using is the Royal Burst. Royal Burst this, that's all I see. And, most of the gun lancing videos. And I'll tell you why I use this over the Royal Burst. I use this over every gun lance, honestly, once I found out how I can how I was able to do it. So you take a look at the Royal Burst right here. It has some good things going on for it, but it has some things that just are a complete turn off for me. The good things that has going for it is the affinity is at 15%, which is good. I mean, who doesn't want to hit it, put a crit in there here and there? I mean, poison damage is always nice, and the shelling is level 4, and there's probably only one weapon with level 4. I mean, there's only one other weapon with level 4 shelling on it, and that's this Earthshaker. But other than that, this is the only one with level 4 on it. And I mean, of course, if you know your Gunlance by now, you know the higher the shelling level, the higher your shelling damage. I mean, honestly, that's the only thing it has going for it is its shelling level, its poison is nice, and a little bit of affinity. But everything else is just basic to me. I mean, the thing that makes it a complete turnoff is the 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 slot for a one level gem, like a level 1 gem. And to me, end game is decoration. Like, it's all decorations, and this doesn't really give you a lot of room to work with. But with, you know, the Galactic Gunlance, it already comes pre-stacked with a level 3 slot and a level 2 slot gem at the cost of, you know, one shelling level, which is really not that much damage if you really, you know, really put a comparison to it. I mean, it's missing some affinity, but I mean, you can also, I mean, you have crystals for that. I mean, gems for that. And then if you couple that with the non-elemental gem, then you're doing even that much more damage. And then I have my Glutton Gunlance. I have it augmented 3 times for attack increase. So its raw damage, its raw power is almost basically hitting the same numbers as the Eradicator's Flame, but you don't even see it with the gem on. With the gem on, it basically bounces up to 515 with the gem on. This is just stock right here, 472. That's just stock. But with the gem, it bounces up to 515. And then if you go into the inventory, my item pouch, I've got these 2 particular items, the Power Charm and the Power Talent, which basically gives me more attack power by just being in my inventory. And if you don't know how to get these, I'm sure it's 100 videos out online on how to get these. Also with the Armor Charm and the Armor Talent, basically does the same thing but for your defense stat. But it just increases raw damage, and now I'm sitting at 554 attack. While if I were to switch to something with, if I were to switch to, you know, my Eradicator's Flame and then go all the way out, only got 518. So essentially, if you build it the way that I just showed you just now, the Glutton Gunlance will outdamage the Eradicator's Flame, in my opinion. And another thing that's good about the Royal Burst, I guess I forgot to mention, was if you stack Handicraft, you can get his sharpness all the way to white level, which gives you a crit modifier. But I mean, it's really not that much whiteness. Like, it'll be gone after 3 swipes, or after 3 combos, it'll be gone unless you have the sharpness. The sharp gem will basically, after you sharpen it, you get a protective polish on your weapon. As you can see, as I got protective polish on this set right here. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I really wanted to touch bases on. I mean, I hope this video helped you out. You know, if it didn't, you can let me know. If it did, you can like and share, do what you gotta do with it. You can also hit that thumbs down button, you know, keep it real with me, and I'm gonna keep it real with you always. But yeah, that's about it. Oh yeah, this is also my my first my first YouTube tutorial, so be gentle with me. Yeah, peace, love, and respect.